Today's video, 5 things to get a buyer's offer accepted. As you all know, in the summer of 2021, we are in a peak seller's market, meaning there's high buyer demand and a low amount of inventory. This video is directed to buyers and buyers' agents as well. This video does not include a few obvious items. Sometimes the highest price always wins. You also want to reduce the number of buyer contingencies attached to your offer. Maybe you want to offer a seller, hey, after closing, would you like to rent back or lease back after closing? And escalation and appraisal clauses, meaning escalation clause, you're willing to pay X amount over any other offer, and the appraisal clause, meaning if there's a difference between the sales price and the appraisal amount, the buyer is solely able to make up the difference. Let's go into the 5 items to get your offer accepted. Number 1, use some humor in your offer when it's sent out. For the subject attachment in the email, I'll just put my offer for X address. How about the subject being, hey, after acceptance of my offer, drinks on me. What this does is it breaks the ice, adds a little personality. Remember, visibility always trumps ability. Sometimes the highest offer doesn't always win. Another possible email attachment could state, seller's favorite offer on X address. What this does is bring up humor, and it just changes it and breaks the ice. Of course, your offer still needs to be a great offer related to price and terms of the offer. Item number 2, it's not always the highest offer price that wins. Say, for example, all the other offers are coming in at $500,000. Your offer comes in at $495,000. But as a buyer, you are willing to pay, say, the seller's closing costs. What that does is showing that you are a very savvy buyer. A lower sales price actually means the seller has to pay a less conveyance tax at the end of the sale. As a buyer, what you're saying is, hey, my offer will be a little bit less, but I'll make up that amount by paying your closing costs. Say a termite inspection fee, a survey, escrow, title fees. Those all add up. What your seller is also knowing is you're dealing with a very savvy buyer and savvy buyer's agent. Get creative and explain. Remember, in real estate, as long as you're fair and you justify something, it always works itself out. Number 3, when your offer is sent, make sure your email also includes a bullet point list of the finer points of your offer. Remember this, in this market, you're likely competing against 25, maybe even 30 offers. Say your seller receives 20 offers. Each offer is 14 pages. That means for 20 offers times 14 pages, your seller has to review 280 pages. Who's really going to go through that much amount of paperwork? That's why you want a summary email with all the bullet point list of your offer. In addition to that, video rules. Include in your offer 2 attachments, a video from the buyer saying something to the seller, and a video from the buyer's agent to the seller's agent saying something between agents. What that does is makes you stand apart from all the other offers. Your goal is to connect with the seller and with the seller's agent. It's worked with us before in the past. Video is the way to go. What you want to say in those videos is, hey, working with us, you'll do a smooth and easy transaction, and that the buyer and buyer's agent are there to make it happen with the ultimate goal of selling that seller's home. Number 4, And this should be obvious. This is the value of relationships. Relationships between your agent and the listing/seller agent. Many times as an agent, all the offers are on the table. All the offers are pretty similar. Many times my seller asks me, Kaleo, what offer would you work with? What I tell them is what offer I would not work with. And that comes down to relationships that I have with other agents out there. You all know there are those 1 or 2 agents out there that are just full of themselves and are just hard to work with. You want to work with an agent being a buyer or seller that represents you and yourself only. It all comes down to an agent's track record. You do not want to be that one agent where your offer is sent out and they see your name and they put an X on your offer just because of who you are. That's why it's very important you choose the right agent, be it buying or selling your home. Number 5, and I'll make this one a quick one. If you or anyone out there needs help buying or selling a home, contact me at Hawaii Realty Group. We are here to help. Happy house hunting. Aloha.